All right, you might have been there. You're decorating a room. Now it comes to purchasing a rug. It can be a little overwhelming, and probably first thing is I want to make sure the colors match, everything matches together. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about quality, specifically a hand-knotted rug versus a machine-made rug. We'll highlight the differences so you can make a great choice. Hey everybody, I'm Mike from Woodstock Furniture and Mattress Outlet. Yes, it can be a little overwhelming choosing a rug, and for many of you, what's most important is colors. Yes, that is important, but in today's video, we're going to be talking about the differences in quality between a hand-knotted rug and a machine-made rug so you know what you're paying for. So for that, we need an expert. Let's welcome in David McIntyre. Good to see you, David.
Thank you. How are you?
All right. How long have you been in the rug business?
30 years.
30 years. Is this a passion of yours?
Yes.
Yes. Right? And
particularly the handmade, because there's so much history involved.
And to that point, when the customer's coming in, their knowledge is, I want the colors that match, right? So we want to go a little further into quality today.
Yes. Yeah, it's usually with the public, it's all about color. And when I'm presenting the rugs, one thing I've always said is that a hand-knotted rug is like the oil painting and a machine-made rug is like the print. You can accomplish your decorating goals with either of them and capture the color palette that you want. But when it comes down to aesthetics or something you might want, if you're interested in history and in quality, the handmade rug is the way to go. You may only want one for the home because of the pricing on the handmaids compared to the machine-mades, but you can get yourself one special rug to use in your home and perhaps use it to build the others around it, and you can get kind of the look in machine-made.
Gotcha.
If you can imagine looking at a great oil painting by Rembrandt, there's an original painting has a depth of color and a character and a soul that a print is not going to have, even though all the same colors are there. So it's the same way with a hand-knotted rug and a machine-made rug. Same idea.
Gotcha. All right, well, let's get into some of the basic differences. Sure. Hand-knotted rug versus a machine-made rug. Yes. So show us just, again, some of the basic differences.
Well, a handmade rug is an ancient art, thousands of years old. There's an almost complete rug that was discovered in a tomb that's 2,500 years old.
Wow. And
it was of a very high knot count quality, so we know that wasn't a first-time thing. To get to that quality, they would have been weaving rugs for long time before that. So the hand-knotted rug is a tribal and a village rug are really very vernacular. They have the herds of sheep. They shear their own sheep. They card it and wash the wool, and then they gather natural things from which to draw the dyes. They dye their own wool and then weave the rug. It's an amazing process that's been going on for centuries and centuries and centuries.
Wow.
This rug right here.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Yeah, this is the Persian Hariz, and this is a magnificent, magnificent rug. In today's market, the geometric tribal look is extremely popular again because you can put it with so many different decorating schemes. You can actually go contemporary with this if you wanted to with the extreme geometric Persians. You can certainly do that, or you can go transitional and traditional, obviously. What this gives you is a geometric, a little bit more casual look than the fancy curvilinear rugs like this one. And you can put anything you want with it. The great thing about these hand-knotted rugs, they usually have so many colors in them that they're a constant renewable resource for decorating. You could change the room completely and still use the rug and just pull a different color palette from the rug.
Gotcha.
A rug like this is made in northwest Iran in the Azerbaijan province, high in the mountains. This is a remarkably high quality wool. Every one of them is a one of a kind. These are done on vertical looms, one row of knots at a time. It is just quite a remarkable process. There's a little oil painting done of the rug first, and then they follow how many little dots, how many little squares are on the graph paper, and come all the way across, knotting the rug and go back and forth until this rug is complete.
So it's labor intensive.
Very labor intensive. This rug would take about a year and a half to make.
Wow.
So when you're buying this, you're buying a family heirloom. This will last for many generations. I got one rug in my house that's 300 years old.
So when we look at the back of this, what does this tell us about the quality?
You can certainly, now this is a village rug, so with those you don't go by the extreme tiny knot count that you do with the city rug. But this is an extremely sturdy, you never wear this out. You can tell looking at the back of a hand knotted rug because they don't have the repeated perfection of a machine-made knot. These are actually all tied by hand, which is an astonishing thing in itself. This rug be in your family for many generations if you were to use something like this.
Got it. Okay, so that's some of the basics, again, of a hand-knotted rug.
Yes.
Let's take a look at a machine-made rug and just check out some of the differences.
Well, I'll show you that because we have something similar here. This is a machine-made polyester, very finely woven machine-made polyester rug that captures the look of the one we just saw, the handmade we just saw, with the geometric medallion and all the geometric motifs that are age-old motifs, thousands of years old, that they still use. But this has a wonderful color palette, but it has a kind of a neutral, easy background to deal with. You can still draw your jewel tone colors, but without dominating the room. So the machine-made rugs, of course, are made on a vertical loom also, but it's a power loom, and it's quite a fascinating thing to watch. I've been to see it a number of times. It's all computerized, and they plug in the colors where they go, but you've never seen so many strands of yarn going in every direction. It's crazy. Of course, they're much more quickly made. This rug would be made, it would probably take an hour to make this rug. But as far as durability, it's outstanding. Now, it would never last as long as a hand-knotted rug, but it will last many, many years, and there again, you have your color source. Like I said earlier, you can accomplish the same thing from a decorating standpoint with either one.
Got it.
But maybe you know the difference in the appearance.
Yeah, and what is the backing? It's machine-made, so
Well,
the backing,
machine-made,
it's rougher, a little more
yes,
coarse.
It's rougher because there's usually some jute in the backing of the rug.
Jute, okay.
That gives the stitching some more body, and the stitching is done onto the jute. Now, the average machine-made rug has about 450,000 to 500,000 stitches or points per square meter. Most of the ones we carry here are close to 1 million or over 1 million. So you get a lot of tiny stitching, which gives greater clarity in the pattern and a great deal of durability.
Machine-made could last how long?
Well, the good machine-mades we have in good daily use in the home, they're going to go anywhere, depending on the quality, of course, maybe from 15 years to 30 or 40 years. Some of the wool machine-mades are lifetime.
Wow.
Lifetime pieces.
Okay. Hand-knotted.
Hand-knotted, generations.
Generations.
They'll be in your if you get a good one, they'll be in your family for generations.
And again, it's because of that
Well,
meticulous.
they don't wear out.
They don't wear out, okay.
They just simply do not wear out. So I do recommend them. Now, I know most people don't want to invest in a house full of them, but maybe pick one special room, your living room, your dining room, somewhere where you really want to have something special, and get one nice hand-knotted rug. And then you can pull the colors from it for some machine mades to go in surrounding areas where you'll have your color flow, but you'll have that one special rug. You might pick one that you want to put in your study or put it on your side of the bed where you can get up every day and see this beautiful work of art that you can walk on.
Okay.
Rugs are art for the floor, after all.
Well put.
Same idea.
Last up, how important is that perfect rug to decorating in that room that is the room of your dreams?
Well, I'm telling you something. I took the rugs out of my house one time when we were training a puppy, and they were up for 3 months. And my wife said, "What's wrong with our house? You know, it just doesn't seem right." We put the rugs back down, and my wife walked in and she said, "I'm home."
Ooh.
That's a good
Great,
illustration.
that is.
Because it pulls everything together. It warms up the place. It gives the place character. And if you have hardwood floors, whatever kind of hard surface you have, they will act as a frame, as if you were framing a picture. You want the matting and the frame to show around the rug, and it does the same thing. It just has the most appealing aesthetic appeal of anything you can do in the room. It's just remarkable.
What is your motto again? A room without
a room without a rug is like a kiss without a hug.
There it is.
Isn't that ridiculous? But it's
good.
True.
It's good. Oh, I love it. David, well done.
All right.
Well done. Wow, great job by David. He is a veritable encyclopedia, so look out for more videos from David as we learn more about rugs and you making a great rug choice. And also we have a video on our YouTube channel concerning rug placement. What size fits where? Check that out as well. And thanks for watching this video. We'll see you next time.